brand new episode of Rags TV. Woo! And today's a very special episode. I'll tell you why, because our favorite rock and roll online magazine called Uber Rock, they decided to ask us to do a little bit of an interview for you. And, I'm a busy guy, but I decided, I'll take a little slice of that pie. I'll serve it up to you, buddy, no problem. Some tasty answers. What am I talking about? Listen, man, I just want to thank you guys. We're doing a pledge campaign. We're up to 93% already in just under a week. And I got to tell you guys, without your support, man, this stuff won't happen. So thanks a lot anyway, right off the top. But here we go. I guess each writer's got a little question for yours truly. So let's start off. Number one, you had some very special guests on the Go-To Guy, and you have hinted on some on Forest Lawn. Can you give us a hint at one that might convince me to pledge? Well, how much do I need to pledge to get Digital Guitar Extraordinaire from FM on it? FM. Is that band from Canada? Do you remember the guy who used to dress up like a mummy in the sunglasses and play the electric mandolin? And Nash the Slash. Yeah, FM. Nash the Slash. Is that who you're talking about? I know. I could get on the horn, but yeah, probably a lot. Probably be a pretty hefty pledge. So here we go. Number two. Is the title of this new record a reference to the lawn you laid last year? You guys remember everything, don't you? Rags, have you let it overgrow, and have you been attending to it? You listen, man, that thing's a lush green. Let me tell you, it's a wonderful lawn, and I'm very proud of it. But no, this album is named after the neighborhood I grew up in called Forest Lawn. It's a fantastic neighborhood to grow up in. Lots of immigrants and refugees. My parents themselves were refugees. And everybody's from all over the world. So, man, your best friend from the Philippines or from Chile and blah, blah, blah. Man, everybody's cultures all mixed together. Man, we learned a lot from each other. And that was a fantastic place to grow up. It's also where I first learned about rock and roll. Downstairs in the basement of my parents' place. Listen, Cheap Trick records, Kiss records, New York Dolls, Bay City Rollers, Beatles, you name it, man. And that stuff, I just remember the butterflies in my stomach. Man, if I learned how to play guitar, will I be able to go to New York City? Will I be able to go all over the world and play? And you know what? I still got those butterflies today, man. And that's what the album's about, man. Just being excited to be able to do this kind of thing. Okay, number three. Is it possible for a vinyl record to come out at some point? Why don't you ask your buddy Dom? I was kidding. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, we're a mom pop organization here, man. We're starting from the ground up. Like I said, last year, we wouldn't even be doing this interview. This year, we're in a different place. And now, yes, hopefully we'll be able to do something like that. And maybe put out the last album on vinyl, too, and maybe the EPs and stuff like that. But yeah, we're talking about it. We're going to do it. Number four. Is it possible that if I were to pledge on one of those instant camera deals, that all the pictures could be that of Andy Brooks? Because I've been told he's not only a genius at the controls, but a bit buff as well. Yes, I can make that happen. Sure, man, I'll do that for you. I'll tell you what, last year, I'll tell you a story. Last year when we were doing the Go-To Guy, he was, the little computer-y thing on the, underneath the stuff that he does. Look at the size of my nose when I do that. Woo, look at that. Woo, that's nice lighting. Ooh, look at that. He was the thing broke and then it didn't work, and then he was like, oh, I gotta fix it, Rags, and it took a couple hours. He's like, oh, do you want to go for a bite to eat while I fix this up? I was doing guitar tracks. Like, no, I'll just sit here and woo! Oh my! He's bent over that thing for 2 hours, best 2 hours of my life. And I'll tell you, I agree with you. He's buff, and I'll do that for you. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Will any of the new songs be played at any of your upcoming shows, like the Pure Rock Awards or the Black Yellow Support? Thank you for wording the question like that. I'll tell you why, because I'm an idiot, and I never would have plugged those shows. So thank you for doing that for me. Yes, we are going to play a lot of those songs, and some new songs, stuff like that. We're really excited to do it. In fact, here... Nah, I won't do that to you. But yeah, we will be playing some new songs. Let's see. If you could get a special guest slot out of Paul Westerberg or Klaus Meine from the Scorpions. Sunday morning. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, how could you guys are painting? That's not a fair question. You guys are painting me in a corner here, man. Like, what are you gonna? How is that? That's not fair. Klaus Meine. So, how about an EP for pledgers of, say, 4 or 6 bands' favorite covers? If this were possible, what would you choose? We heard that Nick is a big fan of Bon Jovi. Listen to that muddy tone. Listen to that tone. Oh, it's sweet. It's sweet. Listen, yeah, I think I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan than fucking Nick is, actually. Let's see here. Listen, man, if you think that's funny, I don't care. Any of the bands you like, we all collectively like, let them present to me a song better than Born to Be My Baby. And then I'll go, okay. Make fun of Bon Jovi. And the point is, yeah, I guess, Nick would probably pick a Wild Heart song, because he loves the Wild Hearts, probably Caprice or something like that, which I could never play or sing, because I'm not that talented. Dan would probably pick The Replacements. He'd probably pick Beer for Breakfast. He's always trying to put that in the set list, and we never get to it for some reason. I don't know. And let's see. Simon will probably do something off Appetite for Destruction. You know me. You know, for instance, I was going to do a cover on this record, too. I was thinking about doing Strutter by Kiss. And, because it reminds me of, you know, it's, I just love that song. I had a good arrangement for it and stuff. But you know what? I thought to myself, we got to do a pledge campaign just to get the money, to raise the money to do this album in the first place. I know what I'll do. I'll record a song in which I have to give the money to Gene Simmons. That guy's got enough money, no problem. Maybe one day we'll do our spaghetti incident, linguine incident, or whatever it's called, album, and you know, that'll be in the part of the career where I'm wearing bike shorts on stage and stuff like that, which I'm sure you're all very, very excited to see. Let's see here. So, no covers. Being over 40 years old, I've seen the value of music sadly fade in society over the years. Do you see a way that can be changed? Value, I'm not sure if you're talking about the financial part of it or how people look at it, but I'll do my best to answer. When I was a kid, some of my first albums were given to me on a Maxwell 90-minute cassette, those gray ones, you remember? And I remember one of the first ones, like Venom on one side, Slayer on the other, you know. And it was great, but you know, I still bought the t-shirts, I still went to the gigs and stuff like that when I could, you know, because they would do things that were interesting and exciting outside of that as well. They just found a way to reach their audience, and now you have to find a different way to reach it. I know, you know, this last album came out, it sold so much, and then, you know, I don't know, 20,000 views on Spotify or something like that. But that's okay, you know what I mean? Because now people know us a bit more, and now we can make this record this way, and we can tour, and, you know, you just gotta try different avenues, and that's, you know, kind of, we have to get off our ass and do it that way. The value of the music is precisely the same. There's lots of fantastic new rock and roll bands. Don't let people tell you there's not. There's like Heck, and for instance, or Scott Lee Andrews is doing a great new solo record from Exit International. This band called the Dirty Nil from Canada. They're fantastic. It's out there, you know what I mean? And, you know, for instance, you asked me this question, you being part of this, you're part of the solution anyway. You're part of bringing people, giving people a forum to see brand new music and stuff like that. And so yeah, it does have a lot of value still, I think. I hope I answered that question. It's the best I can do. Here we go. You're a buff frontman. Well, thank you. We've seen The Gun Show. Oh, man. Woo! That's for you guys. And ladies. Let's see. Would you do a pledge campaign for a fitness DVD? Well, you know, anything's possible. Like, for instance, look at those. That's called glutes. I don't know. You know, that just comes from going up and down the stairs carrying boxes of laundry. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, anything's possible. Anything's possible. I might do that. Rich, do you realize the music venues exist outside the M1, M25 corridor? Yes, I do. But again, like I said, we're going step by step here. You know, this time last year we wouldn't be doing an interview like this. Now we got an album behind us. We're having a brand new album that we're doing now, and we've got a little bit of a name out there. So yeah, we'll be able to do that. It's hard to do when people don't know who you are. You know what I mean? So yeah, we are gonna. You're right, man, and we are gonna get out there. We are gonna get out there to you. And that's true. We are. And you're right. There's more to life than London. Rich, if you play a Vinnie Vincent solo for us right now, we'll give the album a good review. Gaz. Well, Gaz, I know what you're doing. You think you got me painted in a corner? You go, oh man, he's gonna have to play something off of like some Vinnie Vincent Invasion album. You know, like what he's going. You know, just fly around like a jerk, like a wasp, angry wasp in a jar. But listen, I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure if I think you're forgetting. Listen, let's just put it this way. You get those positive metaphors going right now. Look at this. The golden arm. What's going on there? That's amazing. You get those positive metaphors and all that positive stuff drummed up. You haven't even heard the record. Just start writing it now because you owe it to me after this. Do you remember that song "Lick It Up" by Kiss? I used to feel so bad for Ace Frehley during the reunion shows. He looked so sad in those moon boots, walking around having to play this solo. But here you go, Vinnie Vincent solo for you. And it was Vinnie, by the way. I read about this. Yeah! Don't wait till you know me better. Just give you a little bit of a feel for the song, just in case you forgot. Let's just be glad for this time together. It's like I'm literally holding fire. Okay, so there you go. You have that going on, and it goes into lick it up, rock. Yeah, I'm in it about you. Woo, crowd please, motherfucker. Woo. So anyway, there you go. You have that going on. I just swore. I'm sorry. Then you have the solo. Where it goes. It's only right now. It's only right now. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! 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 Woo! Let's get those hands together for Vinnie Vincent solo for ya! Woo! Lick it up, guys! Whoa! Oh, yeah! Thank you very much. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, looks like I'm wearing actually like kind of white kabuki makeup now. All right. Thank you very much, Ubarak. I appreciate your time. Thank you, everybody out there, for pledging, for supporting our band. We love you. Good night. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.